In 86, the devil raised the bar, but I'm a hurdler. And I'm the good thief, I sneak in your toxic house, the burglar. The musical Merkaba came to set free the Lucifer worshippers. Like James Bond 007, the soul of an old legend. Negative energy murderer, good or evil, angel or demon interpreter. Kings with frankincense and myrrh, and perfumes anoint me soon as my birth occur. Like Ben-Hur, I'm indigenous to Gilgamesh. With brilliantness became the builders of the pyramids. Now we lost in American North wilderness. I became the force, a poor man's ventriloquist. On the island far away from home like Gilligan. Took us from our villages till we find our way back through resilience and our diligence. Do rags and wave caps, black fists look militant. In college remembrance, while living ignorance. Driving kids with innocence, dreams fly limitless. Straight towards the nebula, with cannon or the terror. Black boys face, we all in this together. I chase demons in my cape, my sword and my scepter. His brother Glow the Great, the lord of this era. Royal priesthood, gold plates and treasures. Anubis, my eye, wear your heart against the feather. Carted Satan out your soul, lifting him out, he's on the stretcher. With my divine helicopter, with shock and propellers. Outlines made of copper, the fortune teller. My dragon glows green like matcha. New York regalia, like Robin Walker, it's the prophet Walter. From the days of Iron Sheik versus Sergeant Slaughter. Blue around my garment borders. Fringes, execute vengeance. Mathematics, Qurans and Taurus. Rock the head of Horus. Rocks in the watch is gorgeous. Behind my will, it fell into the wheel. Metamorphin. Start spinning clockwise, then counterclockwise. On the outside, my car became a flying saucer. Straight through the orbit.
Masquerade killer, Michael hijacked the sun, matinee thriller. Zombie apocalypse, a center for disease. Says my tracks are way iller. Isodrenochrome cubes keep they cabernet chiller. And thought this thought, they don't want you to think. Knowledge is power, shocking flowers make my aura look pink. To know the ledge, godly hour, push your thoughts to the brink. You can't even close your eyes, become a corpse if you blink. Where the oracles sink, I was born in the Sphinx. Copper DNA necklace with historical links. Hiding poison in the food, in the water you drink. Cause they raised done and they just biding their time. Throw food to lost tube coming down on my mind. Stab you with a light ray cause you was dying to shine. Then I disappeared like a truth post in your IG. Holy Spirit dripping like a ghost in your IV. Can't deport them all, we was already here. So get in tune with the voices in the water right here. You don't see the embryo in the form of your ear. Invisible man, I make myself awfully clear. Royal priesthood, astrologers, Lord of the Spears. Throwing platinum plates, you thought the flying saucers appeared. Yeah, they scared to wear their own face in the street. Deep elixirs, beast addicted to the taste of the sheep. On Harry Potter's wheel, the god knew arrange my physique. God, Elohim, the globe, and the Arabian chic. 7 circles like the planets in the days of the week. Supreme math, solar facts in the language I speak. You brainwashed if you watching the news. Never make the wrong step when the law's in my shoes. The dream weaver make it seem there's no option to choose. Corona dope fiends, they be trying to nod. They ain't lying to get shot, that's a fireman squad. Pharmaceuticals, shoot to kill line with the gods. I cried for the angel babies that have died in the fog. Caught up in the crossfire like a panther in a Klan rally. Zodiac, they need these answers in my hands badly. Like palm readers, break dancers in the sand valley. I moonwalked on chemtrails in the sky. On the path to ancient Kemet, weighted scales in my eyes. The sun and moon temple sitting on the side of my head. A million years I still remember every line that I said. Hermes Trismegistus, serve me the statistics. 99 attributes of Allah, 99% survival rate. Imagine the odds when you're the Neo, you're the one that made the patterns evolve. Another chapter to solve, why did Saturn revolve? Spinal column, I am Amen, climb the ladder to Oz. On a rocket to Nebula, the planet of the gods.
Use my mind.
Turn the mic to a producer your staff. Trying to fit these odd shapes in the box. Tetragrammaton Tetris, see my face in the watch. Circle of blank displayed in an arrangement of clocks. You can't be so diplomatic when you're breaking the locks. God Zodiac, Killer Priest.
Set your mind free, intellectually we embody the title MC. Get down frequently, who we be. Schools of thought, fake ones they get caught as we forever venture through the industry.
You see, we got to set your mind free. Metaphysically, we embody the title MC. Getting down frequently, who we be.
Schools of thought,
fake ones they getting caught and never ever question living infamy.
Now we could join forces, flip the script like coin tosses. See what the courses, cut our losses. Not trying to be the hardest, nowhere near the softest. MCs is running shit like it was up for office. I say dig this or get off this. Remain cautious through my vein courses. Hip-hop the scene causes me to drain sources of energy. Sucker MCs complaining nauseous. Enter your mind through every cranial orifice. The thought orbits, the brain's cortex, kinetics, electromagnetics. Connects the mind's hemispheres, then it's clear the thought will then appear. If we persevere and don't end this here, negative behavior all up in the sphere, then the end is
near. We gonna set your mind free, mentally, physically, embody the MC. Getting down frequently and who we be.
Schools of thought,
fake ones they getting caught and never ever question living infamy.
We gonna set your mind free through our poetry. We embody the title MC. Get down frequently and who we be.
Schools of thought,
fake ones they getting caught slipping on their metaphors and similes.
Now you can step into my ring of fire and take a token that's surrounded by the kids' flyer. A puff of smoke will rematerialize in front of your eyes. Took the life out the whack and now you realize we getting down just to maximize a full scale enterprise so you can recognize the audio and visualize. We electrify. You sit back and analyze. Think of prize raps sound like mine. It's like a game of 5 vs 5. Minor with mono. I'm also hitting you too like you was Bono. Don't think that ass is safe as you and I know. I cover all angles of the spectrum. Select the dialect to project, and then I check them. Your style exile, vanish like Houdini abort mission, sweat no competition. Why you wanna test the magician? Master mathematic manifester. With just a small gesture, my click applies the pressure. You're just a lesson, man. Stand before the transporter, attempt to cross the border. We condition your whole quarters. Paragraphs per slaughter. You sell tight 12 midnight reporter. I'm thinking on things you never thought of. I contemplate ways to escape this mind state and break the illest chain of the hour before it's late. One love to the real. Who gives a fuck about the fake? Just watch your back for the jack and the Jake. It's time to skate like that, y'all. High, you don't stop. Schools of thought, fat, the hip hop. It's like that, y'all. You don't stop. Schools of thought, fat, the hip hop.
We gonna set your mind free, philosophically we embody the title MC. Get down frequently and who we be.
Schools of thought,
fake ones they get caught in this forever quest for truth eternally.
Indeed, we gonna set your mind free. Metaphysically we embody the title MC. Getting down frequently and who we be.
Schools of thought,
fake ones be getting caught and never ever quest to living infamy.
Got the world spinning hectic. Heavy thinkers. It got the world spinning hectic. Heavy thinkers. 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 Got the world spinning hectic. Heavy thinkers.
6 a.m. in the morning, it's time to get up, cause the day sits before me like a clean slate, an empty plate. To reiterate this thing called life, I'll tend to my pen and then I'll write, and I'll keep writing until my mind is emptier than yesterday. See, I reap what I sow, and this I know. So I write with the intention of ascension into the next phase of life. My pen looks a little still, cause last night she drank too much wine and took 2 sleeping pills, so I gotta caress her into clearing her mind, into getting it together this time. Cause things have to be said and this rhyme has to be fed, so she spills her ink, helping me to think, helping me to drink in more life. What time we wake up? What time we wake up? See, it's 6 a.m. in the morning and it's time to get up. So I'm releasing my caged page, Getting ready to rearrange thoughts. I'm releasing the fear that's kept me from being here in this moment of truth. Buried in the belly of this rhyme. See, I had a hunch that something crazy would fall from my mind, 'cause the goddess is kind to the fool who follows her heart. The fool who doesn't care about the start or the finish of the game. It's time to get up to fill the space between the chase and the place where my soul can be free. My pen and I believe in more than what we see. I've said it before and I'll say it again. My pen and I believe in more than what we see. It's time to get up and share this gift to gab, straight from the lab where my pen and I are taking stock. 'Cause we're walking away from the flock and breathing between the flow. Getting ready for the big show. The one that sets the stage. The one that releases me from the cage of illusion and ultimate confusion. It's time to get up, because the day sits before me like a clean slate, an empty plate, to reiterate this thing called life.
Selection of a goal will only be a positive consequence if we reap actions and cultivate better habits, which ultimately move us forward in the pursuit of our aims. And having something to aim at is very important.
Work at late night, not that we hate light. Just feels right, that's when tracks come out tight. Thoughts start creeping, people are sleeping. Pull words out of their dreams, it's the deep end. It's the deep end, people are sleeping. Pull words out of their dreams, it's the deep end. Keep in mind, it's not that we hate light. Just feels right, that's when tracks come out tight.
Wake yourself up, see yourself, see reality.
Excuse me if I'm just too old school, anti-social. Me, I like my music soulful, preferably something that I can coast to, ride and smoke to. As you, then I'm the guy to go to. Won't be pigeonholed by knowing what my coats do. Wanna see some Southern Cali style? I'll show you. Super without the blue suit, cape of the phone booth. I swear to give you nothing but the truth, the whole truth. I put that on my mama and my cousins. Lines by the hundreds, rhymes dime a dozen. Bomb like my bug, get lime green and pungent. Spark like I'm Peter Park, Mary Jane's husband. Giving you exactly what you wanted. Very dry heat, be keeping the beat bubbling. Like a volcano on the verge of the erupting. Before you put your foot in the fire, better use judgment. Ain't nobody gonna do it like you. When you do it, man, you do it right. True, Apple class to keep it hella tight. Cool, put up an obstacle, we bustin' right through. See, I've been at this for some time now, and perfected method to flow and putting rhymes down. I was fucking around, but see my times now. You got yours, dog, it's time that I got mines now.
Think about it, think about it, think about it. Alright, here we got it.
I ain't no killer, ain't no hippie neither. Something surviving in between. World peace and senseless violence. I get mines within the scenes of inner city drama. Urban district opera got me watching for the copper choppers. Plead my case, your honor. I'm just trying to make it in the system. Out my jurisdiction, honest. Barry G, he got my back and lean on me like an armrest. Speaking true intentions. Life's no tension, taking time's opponents. Reach my vision, living driven. Hold my future like a harness. Street performance, afro spit until they pull us off these corners. Cause that's easier said than done. ACs, we hear them, they harmless. We the people reach the verdict. We the best you never heard of. Classic rock that'll learn it. Penmanship, scripted, perfect, verbing, superb word, verbiage, swerving curves, causing disturbance. In other words, we the Kermit. The marvelous vermins ain't earnest. We provoking ghetto permits and provoking curbside service. Urban music with a purpose and they skills need be refurbished. Food for thought, y'all wouldn't win in the cookout. Everybody packing heat, problem was packaged and put out. I done heard 100 speak over beats and none stood out. Rocking me to sleep, is it too much to ask for a good album? Know what I'm saying? Reverend King had a dream. Deep thinker, light sleeper, no reefer. Still got blown out like speakers. Some music rattles doors and beats knock like opportunity. And haters hate the sound of that, but that ain't nothing new to me.
I slang words to unsuspecting subjects, thought criminals, caught in mental penitentiaries, plea bargains for daydreams, absent-minded on execution, salute to salutation, 20 years to life, memory lapse, and I slaps through time gates, and whirlwinds dig deep, escape through tunnel vision, visualizing pearly gate prophecies, I'm imprisoned in thought for crimes I think, sink deep in shackles, slowly slicing my flesh, brain cells.
A man's thoughts, you don't have to worry about his actions. So think about that, rather think about it in traction. For a fraction of the cost, you could be boss, but you suffer from inflation cause your mind is straight lost. Why you worried about us? What's occurring right now is we making power moves and you don't even know how. You fret and fume and claim Hyro is doomed, but your hating won't alter, we still won't falter. We plotting our own maps, we clocking our own snaps. If you think you so smart, tell me why you ain't known that. You hella stupid. Think we're weak, so our fans think we're the dopest. So there's something else for your people mind to focus on. Who wrote this song? The mighty Hyro. You thought we was dead? Alive on arrival. Biofeedback will fry your weave back to the follicles and shrink your brain to the size of a molecule. Follow you never, you dumb. I'm like the thinker. Constant elevation, that's why I like to tinker with rhymes and concepts so I can stay one step beyond. Learning about the planet we on. I'm not saying I'm the smartest, but there's a lot of targets to take my mind to, cause it's part of being an artist.
With the style that's perpetual, uncontestable. Break it down like a number to the nearest decimal. Grab the mic like my testicles. Drop more loads than your seminal vesicle. Scratch or raise a decibel level. Records become precious metal. Radios running shit like the rebels. Dogs out the kennels. Bubbles and demos. Never will I send those. Styles are wild typical. You wanna be difficult. Get flipped like a reciprocal. That's any individual. Therefore you cannot ridicule. Shit'll be getting critical. Kid you will. Not into my venue. Cannot continue. You can't, now can you? If not you, then who? Wanna be served like the items on my menu. I will be the champion that you could never contend to. Though you tend to, pretend to, do what I can do. If I offend you, that's what it's meant for. I'm your mentor. Once I school 10 MCs, you can send 10 more. That's a 10 for, cause I can indoor. Play like John Liston, leave them on the den floor. Send more.
We gotta set your mind free. Metaphysically, we embody the title MC. Getting down frequently and who we be.
Schools of thought.
Big ones, they getting caught in a forever quest to live in infamy.
Yeah, we gonna set your mind free. Intellectually we embody be title MC. Get down frequently and who we be. Schools of thought. Fake ones they get caught as we forever venture through the industry.
Check me. Lyrically, I compose the hip hop to make niggas decompose on the spot. Syntax got a lot like solitary cell blocks. Mr. Mastermind, mad scientist concocts chemistry to dispose of my enemy. Adversaries pretending to be doper than the keys evading your vicinity. I rush the mic like it's tending me. Eventually, you will see the points we got online flow for affinity. Mentally, our mind been viciously so. Visually, I ain't paying your eyesight. Then I fly mics from the USA to the Klondike. Take time to write these verses I recite. Tonight's the night we do the battle dance. Schools of thought becoming tight. Hold your word inside our hand like we Atlas. Knock you off your axis till you get the whackers and you need practice. Attack this with no precision, abstract dimension. Telling you girls and boys the real McCoys have arisen. Listen, I'm not sure what you fraudulent for. I just know you enter combat and you should prepare for war. Cause when your style triggers, my style pours. Your style's burnt and my style's raw. You think you can ignore my power driving metaphor? Yeah, I don't think so cause your style is dead and on the floor. Trying to explore my serpentine maze and corridors. The venom that I'm sticking in them ain't no cure. I suffocate the patient for his rhyme style is poor. We fly your head straight from the door. Come and check my schools, we on tour. Going from city to city, just ripping up the floor. And the ceiling's gonna be coming next. You want more.
Yo, mind.
A true heart, a revolution. Beats within the drum of rap. I remember when the elders used to talk about the boonta music. You look stupid spinning on your heads in backs. That stuff ain't never gonna last. And then I remember in 1988 when cats was down with rocking leather medallions. I remember all that. I remember cats reading books. I remember Bishop of Hip Hop and the 187 Freedom Troop giving out Malcolm X autobiographies for people to read and get their knowledge on. Revolution today. Hip Hop revolution today. Cats all want to get paid. But I'm gonna give you the breakdown of why. Mentality, based on nationality, geographically encapsulates. Though in my cranial cavity, reality is controlled by politics. And for some odd reason, I imagine secret agents taking flicks of me. Now report my behavior to their senior officer, acting on my behalf like Kevin Costner in JFK. Conspiracy theory is noted. Somebody needs to tell me how is justice upholding. Over beats, my ideas are catapulting. No way to imprison my vision. I'm unloaded within each spin. Revolution for most ain't nothing more than a trend. But for those who embody its true ideology, it is challenged by today's economy. Well, is it more helpful to the cause for you to drive a Benz while someone else's friends are being sold for a pack of Virginia Slims? The future depends on what the president reacts to. In the name of injustice, these slims backslap you into awareness. Are you people that careless about issues? How many political prisoners exist in the fist of America's clutch? Think about how many people have been beaten up to be accepted by their oppressor, going out like suckers, forgetting their fucking ancestors, rocking 3-piece suits, clocking loot. Whatever happened to revolution? That's right, Nike owns rights to it. Nike owns rights to it. Nike owns rights to it. Nike owns rights to the revolution. Get a little stupid, was it literal?
I write SPIE, S-P-I-E, Irie, International, the Midnight Comrades, teaches them culture. For Iva Coolin, Mike Dream, One Love, Plan B, Ty Sale, Rob 1, Skate, Pack 1, to all the fallen soldiers. Is it a new year, or is it just the continuation of colonial, imperial, 1492 oppression? Free all political prisoners, and love your brothers and sisters.
Transformation, transmutation, transmit information, hypnotizing incantations, currently demonstrated. Thoughtful talk, transportation, next after contemplation, coming together, congregating, with thought, condensation, moral versus temptation, emancipated concentration, freedom of imagination, destroys the abomination.
lack some credentials in my mental state. A hemophiliac, since the flow was uncontrolled, I use the pen and pad as my hemostat to hold my data. Our status is nirvana in this cast of mastermind as I find a way to let the blast of the stage of thoughts evolve. I'm exceeding to a level of the unknown. I feel abrasions coming home cause the thoughts have grown in the attic. I guess dramatic as I try to hem them up, but still I'm ending up a basket case.
Gather around, get your hands tight. Thinking cap twisted to the left side. Use hindsight, use clues. No fraud. Fear is just a TV show. I seen it on MTV after Jackass. These raps pass promise and feed food for thought. I'm the chef and the author, and often articulate champion. You starter.
思い描く、きらめかす、浮かぶ言葉、風景変わる変わる。並べるからくりその仕組み。隠された不思議、閉ざされた意識、思い。誰にもそれぞれ各自に一つ。抑えられる前に
Yeah, street lights blur as her words start to slur from the stir wino. Sitting on the curb as I walk by, holding my vinyl. I bought from me, but he goes, I know the key to life. Usually I would just go by and not trip, but it caught me off guard. He said sit, so I sat. Then he said that, you see it's the key. Be willing to listen and learn how to breathe. Now you feeling me.
Lucky in a rata plus sunspot, hot water at a dope track. Now gotta think, what could be odder than this moment? Only knowing the outcome of components. Since 3080 Richmond been on it, with the vengeance relentless while they pensive. Challenging our sentence structure, hopping fences to bask in our pasture. This bastard language barrier. We carriers of human understanding through songs, lip balls, pipes, paraphernalia. Opposites of what's wrong. Strong presentation to make them rethink the path they took on. Pondering plan B, nervous and antsy, overly fancy, tacky, wagging, nasty candy, good and plenty. The black licorice is tempting, always shifting, lifting the standard. Forgive me, I'm simply overqualified for the job of your nemesis. Imminent danger. Now think before speaking, for a verse about you is completed, then deleted. Imminent danger. Now think before speaking, for a song about you is completed, now deleted.
If I didn't love you, girl, then why would I be with you? I don't wanna fight with you, I just wanna spend the night with you. What the fuck is wrong with you? Look into my eyes, this shit is getting dangerous, my soul never lies.
ただ考えるだけひねってアイデアこと思いついた光る瞬間特別なそんな大げさちゃうけど誰でも普通にあるかこんなもんやで一言で済ませられへんよう考えた後さっと開ける窓外に出そう縛られた心解放
What if we never chose the way we play today? I say just breathe. If she never said okay, would you be here today? I said breathe. A life of crime to say the storm remind you going down, you never breathe. Your time is coming before the Lord is summon. All my people just breathe. What if we never chose the way we play today? I say just breathe. If she never said okay, would you be here today? I said breathe. A life of crime to say the storm remind you going down, you never breathe. Your time is coming before the Lord is summon. All my people just think.
This wake up time, this wake up time, this wake up time, this wake up, this wake up, this wake up, this wake, this wake, this wake, this wake, this wake, this
As it shakes those brains, let's just change lyrical thought.
I'm the focal point of thought. This time. Your God's self was waiting. This wake up time. Your God's self was waiting. This wake up time. Your God. Space between thoughts, direct concentration to perceive the self through perfect contemplation. This wake up time. Your God.
De nos esprits frais et dispo du jour même, pas de laver, chers amis et complices. La rime se déguste au présent. Le groupe devient lumineux et cette lumière vient apaiser ces temps où tout se rancit, où tout se durcit, où tout devient stagnant. Je retourne donc dans le courant du torrent où prend l'air vivifiant de l'océan pour aller de l'avant. Avant de pourrir sur place, je me déplace, me dépasse, réactualise mes analyses, ma perception de l'époque et de l'espace. Dédié à l'expression sur le son, je renouvelle mon son, je reste à 100% conscient de la valeur de la vie. Donc je vous rappelle, rien n'est définitif, être positif requiert de la volonté. C'est une lutte acharnée au quotidien, les miens je prive. Quand je me lève, je me discipline et se dissipent mes spleens. Je fais le point sur l'avancée de l'être humain et ne crois pas du tout que je m'incline devant les constats fâcheux tels celui de l'avidité, de la cupidité de beaucoup de gens grincheux. N'est pas le sirocco, il sera comme ses frères l'alternative à cette société et son système scandaleux. Dévalorisons la diversité des genres et des gens, un peu de glace sur vos bleus pour calmer la douleur, garder la tête sur les épaules. 1, 2, ça va beaucoup mieux quand la clarté est de retour au milieu des songes creux, avoir enfin les pensées fraîches. Je sais que chacun peut, les pensées sont fraîches lorsque je prêche, donc je mets la pêche, donc je me dépêche de boire car j'ai la gorge sèche. Les pensées sont fraîches lorsque je prêche, tout droit sorti du frigidaire. Les pensées sont fraîches lorsque je prêche, donc je mets la pêche, donc je me dépêche de boire car j'ai la gorge sèche. Les pensées sont fraîches lorsque je prêche, tout droit sorti du frigidaire.
Écoute ce son sorti du bac à glaçons. Place filles et garçons en plein hiver en caleçon. Ça fait circuler le sang, y'a la tension qui descend. Les sensations sont intenses comme à l'époque de l'enfance. Et nos mots sont des esquimaux vivant sur la banquise, équivaut à une fraîcheur exquise. Jusqu'au bout extrême, dans le froid on t'entraîne et t'imprègne de nos thèmes pour que règnent nos poèmes. Quand les glaciers fondent, on résiste comme l'iceberg. Notre base est profonde afin de rester intègre. Le hip-hop nous lègue des valeurs et une quête. Alors on saute dans le bobsleigh comme les Rasta Rockets. Lancé vers le succès, on n'a pas cessé de foncer. On s'est tous surpassés pour placer nos pensées. Glacées, glacées, glacées.
Les pensées sont fraîches lorsque je prêche, donc je mets la pêche, donc je me dépêche de boire car j'ai la gorge sèche. Les pensées sont fraîches lorsque je prêche, tout droit sorti du frigidaire. Les pensées sont fraîches lorsque je prêche, donc je mets la pêche, donc je me dépêche de boire car j'ai la gorge sèche. Les pensées sont fraîches lorsque je prêche, tout droit sorti du frigidaire.
Vous êtes témoin d'une aération de neurones. Une nouvelle jeunesse alors que le monde vieillit se réchauffe à cause de l'ozone. Un pied, une idée pure, un micro-pulvérisateur, deux sources de rosée matinale et quelques gouttes de sueur qui passent sur mon front suite à un bouillon de cerveau pour tâcher la feuille d'un brouillon d'un texte. Recto verso, il a pour but d'être mis au propre pour me doper. Quand je m'échauffe pour faucher les idées racistes périmées, expose-toi à mes UV. Colore ta peau, je suis le moteur sous le capot, tourne au carburant bio. À l'élixir d'authenticité, c'est mon alcool contre le blizzard, obligé d'agir pour guider les gens piégés en sens giratoire. Tourne comme des glaçons dans un versicle musical, nous flottons à iceberg dans la dérive du courant lyrique à l'hip-hop. C'est vrai, visuellement je n'évoque pas ce style et je me plains pas. Suis-je un chien dans un jeu de qui? Tant de mots, de mauvaises brises imperceptibles, gigoteur endurant, je cours à contre-courant pour pas servir de cible de sang. Un brin de dérision sortant de sa garnison, d'irrésistibles gaillards au trip de petits garçons, mais je vais pas me formater pour rajeunir. dormir. Jouer le mode jeunisme à la mode pour enfin jouir d'une certaine pureté, toujours réarmé pour allumer la mèche du sourire. Ouais, savoir vivre sans vieillir, c'est un manque de maturité, mais mon épanouissement est tel qu'il peut téléporter. Ta façon dans le monde du reste, les fous sont à éviter, et là je t'ai invité pour une trêve à ta santé mentale. Laisse ta couper, je cesse de débiter, resterai peut-être pour un court instant muet, comme les cartes que tu pêches. Sache que mes pensées sont fraîches,
les pensées sont fraîches. Lorsque je prêche, donc je mets la pêche, donc je me dépêche de boire car j'ai la gorge sèche. Les pensées sont fraîches. Lorsque je prêche, tout droit sorti du frigidaire. Les pensées sont fraîches. Lorsque je prêche, donc je mets la pêche, donc je me dépêche de boire car j'ai la gorge sèche. Les pensées sont fraîches. Lorsque je prêche, tout droit sorti du frigidaire.
Les pensées sont fraîches. Les pensées sont fraîches. Les pensées sont fraîches. Les pensées sont fraîches.
Come on. You bring out the worst in me. I said you bring out the worst in me. Well, now you bring out the worst in me. You bring out the worst. Yeah. Now don't you hate it when other people bring you down? Get you all depressed every time they come around. Shoot out your ideas like they're much greater, but they ain't done shit when you talk to them later. Still your concepts never return the favor. Every time they do a little something then it's major, you're minor. They're hating on your girlfriend just cause she's finer than theirs, if they even have one. You run around trying to get your stuff done pre-sundown. They call you, you give them the rundown. They act like you're dissing, you start believing them. Sidetrack from the mission. Listen, I put in work and I paid hella dues. I've been hella broke, but now I never choose to snooze. I bruise my brain, thinking up ways I can make the most of my days. All my people are big risk takers, no time wasters. Nothing's left to lose, all slow thinkers. Signal with blinkers, there's no space left. If you're spaced out, move. I said, all my people are big risk takers, no time wasters. Nothing's left to lose, all slow thinkers. Signal with blinkers, there's no space left. If you're spaced out, move. You bring out the best in me. You bring out the best in me. Well, now you bring out the best in me. I said you bring out the best. Now don't you love it when your friends get you thinking? Do something innovative, never even thought of. Get you all inspired and fired up to live life. You tell them what they did was tight, you're fully motivated. You might have hesitated, now you're on the move though. Without some of my friends, I'm probably moved too slow. If that ain't cool, so I need reinforcements. And to be around positivity makes more sense. It's intense, trying to top a legend, but I make do and get praise from my brethren. Then they top me, and the last is the past. That keeps me on point with my foot on the gas. You gotta give respect where it's due and stay true. It's neither all about them nor all about you. Surround yourself with prosperous people, and you will try hard to be more than equal. All my people are big risk takers, no time wasters. Nothing's left to lose, all slow thinkers. Signal with blinkers, there's no space left. If you're spaced out, move. I said, all my people are big risk takers, no time wasters. Nothing's left to lose, all slow thinkers. Signal with blinkers, there's no space left. If you're spaced out, move.
You heard that. You gotta get up, get moving, get out. Get on your toes, get off your elbows. Get your toes together, get that life together, get motivated, get it straight.
Well, if you're laying down with dogs and you're getting up with fleas, negativity, stay away from me, please. I earned my spot and I got plans to keep it. I work very hard for what I got, that's the secret. Maybe I can't be it, I can damn sure try. No need for approval or no one to tell me why. I'm doing wrong, man, I'm just making songs. When it's night, it's on, and to the day, it's on too. Like I am to the next, I wanna bless you and stress through my writing. Reaching a goal's exciting, a challenge that's inviting. And sitting around on your ass is worse than biting. I like igniting thoughts within a stranger, having them tell me I did the making another banger, then catching another kid off his guard who didn't know my old shit was hard. All my people are big risk takers, no time wasters. Nothing's left to lose, all slow thinkers. Signal with blinkers, there's no space left. If you're spaced out, move. I said, all my people are big risk takers, no time wasters. Nothing's left to lose, all slow thinkers. Signal with blinkers, there's no space left. If you're spaced out, move.
I know you've been anticipating B2B
You'll need to think of it once, think twice, three twice, be twice as right. You'll need to think of it once, think twice, three twice. You'll need to think of it once, think twice, three twice. You'll need to think of it once, think twice, three twice, be twice as right. You got to stay clear, you best believe.
I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 as I take your mind off and on to a new track. The tame ducks how to act, respect me when I whoop your brain, skip your brain and dip your brain in a lotion while I deck your skull. I'm like a bird when I'm pecking your skull to it hurt and swell, puff, bleed, blood patches down, covering knots for eye jamming. I'm taking your brain from the back. I'ma pull out your ears cause I'm sick. Traveling hard, ill, off, another lunatic, smacking germs, eating bugs, biting mouse. Roaches wandering while I'm traveling on to Bellevue cause I'm sick. Traveling hard at the speed of thought.
Well, I'm back to seek and freak a new remix with the sounds I like and I can't miss rocking the beats and chords on time with the way I say and I freak rhymes rough and hardcore. I want an encore. I'm said G. I'm in an uproar, taking brain snatching, giving X-rays, reading cells, or should I say, hey, it's nothing. I'm simply rushing into your skull and merely crushing cells, leaving you blind. The more you look, the more you will find me traveling at the speed of thought. It's too quick, right?
And we're back
Yes,
here.
sir.
Yes.
Thought you wasn't gonna hear from us no more.
Conceptual dominance,
Go away.
but never leaving.
No. Not what's gonna happen.
No.
Not how it's going.
No. Tell 'em.
Come on. Intelligently attack savages like that. You better be fast. Come on. You better be fast. 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 You better be
Those who can't be themselves shall be destroyed.
Students, listen to the lesson I'll be teaching. Learn by holy intellect, cause it's a blessing. Teachers, study what is spoken through the speaker. Weaker, preachers, there's no need for manifesting. I'm the star, soul controlling all within the solar. Poor, so I'm a righteous teacher from the heart. Praise your God, all praises due to a law. 7 Saw, the holy intellect being taught. Grab a hold, I'm not here to promise any gold. Lessons told, a story about a trader of that type. I tell this mic that I'm not here to feed your fantasy, cause that ain't right. I guarantee you everlasting life mentally. The holy intellect is infinite in heaven since. And I don't work upon the holy soil, I'll destroy ya. Any man possesses 6.5, I laugh at that. Then watch his brain cells burial, PRT. But righteous teachers, culture, free and me, it's got to be the holy intellectuals of this set. But don't forget, we also drop a naked booty block, but now we test this holy intellect. My temple, where might I stand within divine land? God, stepping up to me, say, do you have to understand. You got to do this like a black man. So I take this into consider. Call upon the intellect to create what I did. Ghetto, stay strictly ghetto is my motto. I got 'em trying to place me as a role model. Should one say role model, or should the term be example? Otherwise, black leader, speaker. Some will say poor righteous teacher, weaker. People don't always agree. Check what I may manifest next. Fully righteous teachers dropping holy intellect, giving you the best of what I'm a protest. Divine is my projects, hell yes. Listen to the hypeness, no other style is like this. So you can stop the righteous will manifest. You haven't did it yet, you're posse on a step. You're meant to stimulate it from this holy intellect. Supremely being sacred to me.
That's gotta be
that wonderful posse PRT.
That's smoking these.
Cause that ain't where we wanna be. Intellect, the wisest manifestation of a thought. PRT, poor righteous teachers teaching from the heart. I was lost, but now I found and all I'm being taught. Calm down, in other words, don't let me start. Cause I'm the teacher, teaching those that lack what I be teaching. For those speaking, poor righteous teachers never know till weekend I be reaching those within the ghetto because they're seeking wiser leaders. Not being a poison animal, eater, neither. Peace I greet ya. Those who knowledge self for those without. Check me out, those native thoughts are soon to fade away. Cause I don't play, I think the life of snakes that will expand as of today. You it remains this way. PRT, where righteous teachers giving what you get bit for bit. Not from a $6 rhyme kit. Sit as I proceed to give you it. It's legit from this holy intellect. To fall a victim, stick them who intends not to shine. Blind, anyone that laughs at my kind. Why? Cause PRT is holy as the mind. Check, what must one do to come next? Let's show holy intellect. Thoughts creeping from the crescent of the brain cells fell deep into this mic that I be holding. I told them PRTV is always so controlling. They laugh, but listen to the lessons I'll be blowing. I'm the teacher, or am I once subjected to the negative? Nope, it's amazing how my thoughts can be wrote to perform.
What, may I ask what's going on?
What is born? The wise is making knowledge born. Now I say yes, well someone say Y equals to himself, Y equals self. I'm born to be the opposite of north by the flow. But righteous teachers know that we be pro, we gotta go. Peace, but we'll be back though.
How the hell to get your money on? Living in fear cause you're living in a war zone. So much funk, jump off from a wrong look. Make a wrong move one time and your life's took. Just the way it is when you're living in a city. The way we dying off is a motherfucking pity. Extra, read all about it. Another one dead, he seen a bullet and he caught it. I mean he gotta fall off, victim to the gang. I'm being a hoe to the cocaine thing. Making a rush up to keep them coming back again. Y'all know by now it ain't no love for the African. Keep us enslaved to the ways of America. I'm scaring you, but I ain't going out like that. So think about it now. Brothers just don't realize. Think about it. Brothers just don't realize. Think about it. Brothers just don't realize. Think about it. Brothers just don't realize. People keep coming up, facts in the news. They wanna know why I do what I do. It's really kinda simple, so don't be amazed. It ain't no secret, it's the way I was raised. Got much props from my pops, cause he never stopped me. And a father to his child, he cared a lot, raised me up and told me like this: you better stand up for yours and be this. Be a man and do for yourself. Better love your own before anyone else. It ain't nothing in the big city but a small thing to see a brother straight fall victim to the gang. Something that I roll with straight from the start. In a city where fool and his money soon poured. My brothers might die over anything at all. I can't call it, but I know you better watch your step and think about it now. What you need? I got 5, 10, what? Yeah, 5, 10, 15,
25 years.
And now there's one last thing. I think we need to talk about it. Might save your life and you die if you do without dipping in the pudding. Mean you better rap tight. Tragic to magic, my soap in your eye. And now you better straighten up and straighten up fast. Relying on the guts and the luck of the last brother who was in with the skin should've never been in with the skins. No cap for the lap, get waxed. Now, growing up next, ready for the sex. Better check with the latex. So many trapped been set for the folk who take their life for a joke. So I say, wait a minute. Genocide from the suicide, dipping inside. Everybody died when the legs spread wide. Gave to the sons of the slave and it's man-made AIDS. And you're off to your grave. Think about it now.
Who you think I am? Who you want me to be? Who you think I am? Who you want me to be? Who you think I am? Who you want me to be?
yourself up, see yourself, see reality, pulling all your attention from the matrix of the outer screen and from your thoughts in your inner screen from any problem arising, moving all of your awareness into the center screen, which is the only access point to your creation field, the only place from where you can create your own world and intend any outcome you want. I kid you not.
Work at late night, not that we hate light. Just feels right, that's when tracks come out tight. Thoughts start creeping, people are sleeping. Pull words out of their dreams, it's the deep end. It's the deep end, people are sleeping. Pull words out of their dreams, it's the deep end. Keep in mind, it's not that we hate light. Just feels right, that's when tracks come out tight.
Redirected with the heavy ass task. How can I wake up the dead so that the living can last? And I came back redirected with the heavy ass task. How can I wake up the dead so that the living can last? And I came back redirected with the heavy ass task. How can I wake up the dead so that the living can last? And stay unattached to everything I grasp what is fake and doesn't improve my health, just decorates my plate.
I can't say what they want from Smith. I'm a man of my own mind, I'm live in the bit. With many advice, more punny, more tits. I down the grog, then I act like a twit. Could it be that I need some counseling? Could it be nothing will amount to him? There's too much truth whenever I get the urge to sing. More soul, more sin, I reflect within. I'm a lonely soldier, older with more composure. I told ya about my next motion type. Something for you to hate, something for you to like, something for you to love. My tears are full of blood.
Think about you, think about me, think about this, think about that. I'm dangerously thinking about me, sitting here thinking. Think about you, think about me, think about this, think about that. I'm dangerously thinking about me, sitting here thinking.
30 years old and I never had a job. Who's that there about professional slob? Cooling in my yard, eating corn on the cob. Look at me, a sprat to come squeeze my knob. Social scrounging, big time yob. Unintellectual, sexual slob. All that I have is my balls and my slung. I could get dirty and dick for spot duties. Most unruly, truth to yours truly. Roots maneuver, remove your whatness. Lyrical cutness, cutting up frauds at home and abroad. I'm most untoward.
Think about you, think about me, think about this, think about that. I'm dangerously thinking about me, sitting here thinking. Think about you, think about me, think about this, think about that. I'm dangerously thinking about me, sitting here thinking.
The scorn grows and it shows in my eyes. The truth and the lies, the dumb and the wise. Solution in the sunset and the sunrise. Revolution itself, the time is nigh. I'm the hippie, I'm the gangster, the contradiction. The plastic dick that needs to be fixed with some good piece of pony to cool my vein. Pray for me, mommy, help me maintain. Hip to the poly trick, but caught up in the chain of crazy commission of those who don't listen and those who don't care. Those who don't fear, my God, how can it be that I learned to come to terms with my misery and still be me and still be free and untwee.
Think about you, think about me, think about this, think about that. I'm dangerously thinking about me, sitting here thinking. Think about you, think about me, think about this, think about that. I'm dangerously thinking about me, sitting here thinking.
misstep, he had his strut down, a smooth hawk. Peeping the shorty, he scoped out so they could talk after. Dinner and some laughter, a couple minutes passed, the night was strong. She was happy to find someone to get along with an innocent smile. This girl had style, 1 in a million type with no relational records on file. And he dug that, matter of fact, he said he'd hold back and not stress to press to lay it down on his mat. But he had a plan to steal a golden seal from the game and his smile. Nothing about this cat was ever real. He was temptation personified. To her surprise, a guy with all she wanted but failed to realize. She gave her heart up in exchange for a quick fix of comfort. And truth hurt, she never noticed he was all flirt. He advanced to get her open. She usually denied the fear but joyously accepted his token for a ride on the A train uptown and back again. Her mistake was she accepted his initial gift to sit down, swimming in a sea of regret and lost steps, pacing her hallway in hopes to gain his respect. He flipped the script and called her by unruly names, placed blame, and left her to rot in a house of pain. When will the cycle ever be broke or fixed? I guess once we get ourselves out of the mix. You see that he's got that, and she's got that, and we've got that mind power.
Give people a piece, they take a hold and control of your emotion and soul. Don't be out of it all.
Cause he's got that, and she's got that, and we've got that mind power.
Wake up and see where your identity lies inside the mind. Take time to decide and find a way.
Check out this instance with this girl that I met. Sophisticated, intelligent type, but had some regrets. Told me that she met this guy who was the fly type, dressed nice, had respect and could treat a girl right. They started to date, but at times he'd lose class. Big shot type around friends, so he'd yell and harass. Took her freedom away, treated her like a slave. Ego blown male model up to this very day. Ask her why the long face, and with this she replied she should have dated another man but wrote him off as a nice guy. She's into bad boy types that take charge. The temperature got so hot that she fell for the mirage. I guess it's hard to tell, I know many in her place, making fast decisions after 1 or 2 dates. I'm saying slow down, huh? Inspect his motives with time, cause most men are only interested in spreading your thighs. See that? He's got that, and she's got that, and we've got that mind power.
Give people a piece, they take a hold and control of your emotion and soul. Don't be out of it all.
Cause he's got that, and she's got that, and we've got that mind power.
Wake up and see where your identity lies inside the mind. Take time to decide and find a way.
And vice versa, there's some ladies who dare referred to as gold diggers, living vanity fairs, only with their man for his status and accounts balance, freewheeling his charge card, robbing his heart and his talents. He gives all for you, but you could care less. Jewels, clothes, shoes, as long as he doesn't pay less. Then there's ones who entice men, treating them wrong. You heard the song, set them free, why you keep them hanging on? Some lust for attention, viewing themselves wrong. You're worth more than you know, I pray you find yourself before long. I don't pretend to know it all, but I know this much: we bend rules most to grab what we should not touch. See that? He's got that, and she's got that, and we've got that mind power.
Give people a piece, they take a hold and control of your emotion and soul. Don't be out of it all.
Cause he's got that, and she's got that, and we've got that mind power.
Wake up and see where your identity lies inside the mind. Take time to decide and find a way.
Cause love waits, love wait, 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 love waits, y'all, for the right moment.
So don't fight the feeling. What we got right here, we ain't going nowhere.
I was told to keep the most high in your flows and will always be a success. Standing triumphant with the trumpet in hand, sound of victory, the rift is skill red. Glass stories, failure, empire state won't be building no more. And I say this with emphasis coming straight from the cold. With just one word, one seed, amounts that can't be manhandled. This land is ample of a force that helps light up the sky. Why ask if I can meet this fence? Unless I can see, there's no reason to be tense. There's a vice grips of what ifs. It tightens on my mental, making me frightened of my own potential. Sometimes rooms become brick walls, pitfalls and dead ends don't make sense when I really trip off what I'm made of. Much love is the most high that formed off an instance. There's a couple of things trying to master rough terrain before we pastors. Pastors and great conversations ain't enough. So know all the holy scriptures and still bluff when it comes to appliance. While M and I get it down to a science. Without theory, Thomas Cleary helps, but really just the self-divine find the find and source of all the truth don't store. So one mind, y'all. So one mind, y'all. The truth don't store. So one mind, y'all.
Who's gonna hear it when I speak lyrics? I'll be asking myself, hearing no reply. Plain, ordinary image, address the most high. Positive, the ear of God feels all. From my curses to the verses that I install. In the light of love for the feeling. The saying true straight up instead of getting hate up. Swallowed by an artificial urge. I would never disrespect you through the way that I affect you with my words. Observe, take a pouring out his heart. Playing this shit as far as I can. I'm just a man satisfied with the glimpse I've been given. Cause if I don't abuse those God-given views, they'll expand while I'm living. I ain't about to force my source. Moses saw God's back, eyes got yours. And me being plain ordinary, finding unnecessary distress. Seeing God face to face in the flesh. In the heart of everything we see. Demons lie wait, nigga, time for us to be free of the bullshit chase. The sooner the better because we running out of space. To be about what we gotta be about to adjust. Light, knowledge, love, and trust. So be about what you gotta be about to adjust. Light, knowledge, love, and trust.
So one mind, y'all. One mind, y'all. So one mind, y'all. One mind, y'all. So one mind, y'all. One mind, y'all. So one mind, y'all. One mind, y'all.
One mind. This has been the Not Tight 7 Gen. Cooperative effort. Trace in the house. Sean Rich in the house. Bo M. Not tight. You gotta feel that shit, stuff to DJ. You gotta feel that shit, stuff to G. You gotta feel that shit, stuff to Big. You gotta feel that shit, stuff to JT. You gotta feel that shit, huh? You gotta feel that shit. We love you. You gotta feel that shit. You gotta feel that shit.
Awaken from the stage.
Go to college, respect your mother, look out for your little sister, respect no
yourself, treat all others how you expect. In return, exercise intellect. If you lack it, pretend. Call few people enemies and call fewer people friends. Don't do it for the wealth, do it all for the love. Love everything you do and do nothing half-heartedly. Be what you speak, man, never speak on what you be. Even if you're lost, front like you got a plan. It ain't that hard, but stand if you're ready to be a man.
I come to you with one heart, broken in two, gnashed hands and many flaws. A man. In return, I ask only an egoless, unbiased listen. For what I speak of offers freedom from mind, freedom from unfocused impulse, freedom, and not at all the spangled Yankee Doodle Union musket and compass sense of liberty which our forefathers in Hollywood have fed and sold us for scores. I'm alluding and right to salvage clear-headedness, a composed, faded state of human being. No grand inquisitor myself, I pour forth a pensive, frown upon and frustrated, humble. However furious, this reason for being here, this well you found is phenomenal alone. In the immortal words of Oliver Wendell Holmes, a mind that is stretched to a new idea never returns to its original dimension. Advantage grown from a bone, barely instantaneous, alive it is, precedence left on, a not so simple, subtle, rampant founding fostered.
The halters engulfed, think lost, worth impulse in a case match with instinct tossed, regressive, wretched, stopped, reread the sketches, no rocks off of the restless,
whence we broke a tinker cleanly and struck a sticking stone nebulous, one chord from flowering interconnectedness, assured of a happening.
And in about 4 seconds, the teacher will begin to think, wedged in between when he take a swing and when he blink. Hard as me try, me never be the man, cause people keep taking my stand as passive instead of plan.
Beyond any begin, however, before it was or never would have been, occurred, ever been born again.
Who's the one that's gonna die for this? And who's the one that's gonna fry for this? And who's the one that's gonna try to kiss life smack dead on her lips? Her apocalypse.
Shy, tranquil, gray order,
sacred, communicated, each individual emotion.
A cause so precious, these
however, traces of hatred found in the fossils and erosion.
No finish, found nothing true.
When the lake get lit fire and the flames hit eye level,
giving no logic but perfect to prove.
I'll be scorned, torn by storm inside, asking me why settle.
He lay down in the tall grass and prepared to wait patiently. Soon the sounds of distant, sweet music came to his ears. He looked up in the direction from which they came and saw a small object descending from above. At first it looked like a mere speck, but as it came down, the music became plainer and sweeter.
Oh, how they stifle, siphon emotion, I motion. Most of the disembowelment of our movement is best measured by
how many books you burn, how many scholarly notions,
cascading
through morbid emotions, window pane,
evading,
chased by fading, echoing, decaying masculines, mastered in candles and incense, glasses seeping, condescending sentence. Afterwards, the final antidote for petty anecdotes, swing fists before two lips alone.
No hope for those who ponder, wandering through cells brought forth by useless electrodes and modes of weakness of the movement erodes. Your will to intake endowing measures, the pleasures of performing and executing ballads prearranged on ledger form a catalyst, cataclysm, fallacy, fortitude, medulla, menacing, medicine, flushing,
spiraling into the shallow depths of thoughtfulness.
Best cast upon the liberated, jaded Renaissance man.
Man, I once had an idea, but it didn't get me anywhere. Read The Art of War when I should have been out fighting. Why is it the mass unexploded so-called great thinkers until they die? And why they live in fear of the fighters, afraid to leave their inside?
Talking, walking in circles, slowly assembling the faux pas way of thought.
But all thought is faux pas.
Good point, brought to the table of man or myth, imploring, bumping up, demanding the process of leaping before jumping.
I say take a leap of faith. Besides, nobody would've knew the authors if they didn't pick up a pen and action. And acting got me more than imagining. The soul lies. Words only count in assholes and elbows.
Pose a moving question for eternal value and mental redemption, inducing actions for future thought process exemption.
I need not thought, but when a father imposes its nature, while my hands collect dust, I recollect a loss of lust.
Some of us live to sin, some of us live to win. Some of us are actors who hide behind a pen. Some of us already did underneath our skin, but then again, some of us wanna be just like some of them.
Some of us got it all up in the mind. Some of us don't know how to act sometimes. These things interchange and range from high to low. They need a time to grow because we know some of us got it all up in the mind. Some of us don't know how to act sometimes. These things interchange and range from high to low. They need a time to grow and seeds are sown.
Some choose to be lost, choose to ignore philosophy. Some choose to waste time, space, and money, while others are forced to know, forced to live and die. And you still have the nerve to ask why. Yo, some choose to be lost, choose to ignore prophecy. Some choose to waste time, mics, and money, while others are forced to know, compelled to sacrifice. And you don't take the time to think twice. I'm surrounded by people who ain't my type, people who don't think about their life, people who don't read and don't write, people who waste time chasing Mr. Right. Them folks who worship sex and feed off media hype. I'm surrounded by those who justify their injustice, those who know not their God because lust is. I'm among people who used to be spiritually inclined, but ever replaced their natural culture with a nurture state of mind. I'm surrounded by these leaders who think society's freed us, friends who call no more because one became a believer. I'm amidst the brain dead who find their own history boring, those who give more to this world when they're in their bed snoring. I'm surrounded by those who love success and recognition, those who feed the poor only if it'll be on television. I'm around people who fear the truth until them it is shown, and the more I look around I realize I'm alone. Some choose to be lost, some choose to ignore philosophy, some choose to waste time, space, and money, while others are forced to know, forced to live and die. And you still have the nerve to ask why. Some choose to be lost, some choose to ignore prophecy, choose to waste time, mics, and money, while others are forced to know, compelled to sacrifice. And you don't take time to think twice. At times I feel that my life is cursed from the first day of my birth. I'm wishing that I could reverse the ways of this universe, unable to quench my thirst for the wisdom of the earth. I search to verse the passageways of your mind for the meaning of my verse. Civilization perverse when life is lived for commerce, while we disperse pain to this planet. From this planet we nurse, can't heal the wounds from the loss of my name and history. Still there's nothing for me, trapped like black rats in laboratories, invaded territories and then erased memories and limited the knowledge of the ones who came before me. Silenced our story, your God cannot adore me, drifting between heaven and hell. My world is purgatory. Can't sympathize, it's often them I despise. They never realize that I was wise to the lies, then I looking towards the skies. Lessons for the rise, my eyes blind to a being that's been trivialized. Peering through stained glass windows, seeing the shadows of black crows, blind over my foes who pose like a wolf in sheep's clothes. Who knows, tries of pain and fears. These days I can't bring tears, cause my warm heart grows colder as I move through the years. Some choose to be lost, choose to ignore philosophy. Some choose to waste time, space, and money, while others are forced to know, forced to live and die. And you still have the nerve to ask why. Yo, some choose to be lost, choose to ignore prophecy. Some choose to waste time, mics, and money, while others are forced to know, compelled to sacrifice. And you don't take the time to think twice. Some choose to be lost, some choose to ignore philosophy, some choose to waste time, space, and money, while others are forced to know, forced to live and die. And you still have the nerve to ask why. Some choose to be lost, some choose to ignore prophecy, choose to waste time, mics, and money, while others are forced to know, compelled to sacrifice. And you don't take time to think twice.
Sergeant Woolfolk broke you off a piece of the thought path, speaking third person, that extreme so the thought lasts way beyond this here. This here's a moment, this here's a man on the mic, one component. Mr. Woolfolk broke you off a piece of the thought path, speaking third person, that extreme so the thought lasts way beyond this here. This here's a moment, this here's a man on the mic, one component, one component. One component.
letter by my sword, that's a sacrifice. Flow is murder, I recorded in the afterlife. Yeah, you fucking with the Lord, that's the pastor's wife. Burn the booth down, resurrected from the ashes twice. Spinal cord ladder, you can climb it, it's the path to Christ. Mind your more rapper who acquire more data than a man with 30 children moving wagons in your Mac device. Like snakes I charm when I speak, my flow's paradise. I can count everything, I don't gotta ask the price. Without spilling a dime, my flow's that precise. Cause the bread with samurai sword so you can have a slice. Blindfolded, this is wisdom for your appetites. I rode a dragon twice for the bragging rights. I broke a bag of ice with a grain of rice. Make everybody stop and think like some bad advice. You make hits like Grand Slam with the bat, I'm nice. Making kicks, stay awake, tell me are you man or mice? Crash the stage, they asking for the sage like I had the spice. Supreme mathematics every day, I've been rapping nice. Checks came, never got it cut like the Nazarite. Got a little nibble from the apple like a nanobite. Planet Saturn rolling from the top with a crooked chair. I felt the weight in this a lot, like a Muslim prayer. Many mystic secrets in the clock that I couldn't share. I can see fire, earth, water, who can look at air? Living savior in the chamber, study many books that's rare. Hard to define, use the stars to divine. Skip the stars when I die, see the arc in my spine. Flows moving every parallel, park in the lines when the cars are aligned. Trover's son got the money mark on my sign. Flow futuristic, Tony Stark with design. Uranus ascending, causing sparks in my mind. Farms full of wine, poems of an iconical chief. Laughing at the dumb, really you the comic relief. Mathematics tongue spitting on the common beliefs. What you gonna do? Listen to the continent thieves to come follow the original. Asiatic liberal, angel magic spirit bull. Peel the wool off of my eyes and made it cope with it. Feel the pull, calling the wise and my associates down. I found this holy witch. Rappers ain't remotely fit to run around the track with me. Sit up on the sofa with a grip on the remote and quit. Ain't it crazy how the ones that cast the stones get hit? Making babies from my lungs when I spoke is lit. Shooting blanks like you didn't even load the clip. Cutting up to the beach, throw the slit. Robotic soldiers losing arms before they know they hit. Now the lions woke, trying to provide a soap. See the world through my lens, zodiac kaleidoscope. Yeah, horns of a bull, heart of a lion. My mind's brighter than the stars of Orion. Body of a snake, wings of a phoenix, face of a man, force of a genius.
If you're dealing with certain problems in relationships, your health, and metaphysical problems.
Could you maybe have some love for me?
I put my head up and look into the sky. Don't use our capability, I'm asking why. Our soul does exist when we die. Our soul's gonna live, gonna fly. I put my head up and look into the sky. Don't use our capability, I'm asking why. Our soul does exist when we die. Yeah, listen. Do we understand our capability? A spirit in a body they want nobody to ever see. Experiencing these multi-dimensions is where we're meant to be. Connecting with our higher self, communing like it's telepathy. Mentally, searching deep within self, looking incessantly. Mind state, raising up the frequency. Metaphysical giant, these tyrants, they kept us blinded. Fools begging after the Baphomet. Stolen manuscripts, ancient Egyptian architects started this, we are part of this. Chakras open when I walk through mountains and forests. Gain insight, I sip from the fountain of knowledge. Brothers lie and wonder why I doubt the dishonest. I made a promise to keep on it. A deep topic, lies due to move from it. Rise like a moon rocket, truth and all religion to insights through the true prophets. The reason I'm alive, to strive for insight and meditate to elevate, congregate, raise our frequency lyrically. I'm meticulous, fast position like the pyramids. Dreams of past time and physics, paint pictures like hieroglyphics. Spiritual scientifics, it's metaphysics. I'm observing my celestial body like astrophysics. Hoping that my passion for lyrics never diminish. The culture changing with witness, simplistic and all the gimmicks. Not with it, I'm painting pictures for my spirit. If you're coherent, this is lyricism, flash activism. Break out the mental prison, gain wisdom, display visions over the bass kicking. Keep the grass cut low, hear the snakes hissing. Like we're going downhill with the brakes missing. Insane vision, escape prison, see the gates lifted. From a place where we're force-fed images, subliminal programming devastating to consciousness. Blindfolding the optimus, us breaking through is obvious. Blood-sucking elite, too long they've been on top of us. No stopping us, but they're blocking us, mass populace. But we've got a light in us hidden, like Optimus. Wanna lock your mind in a prison, quite ominous. Third eye opens your vision, see your consciousness affirmations. Cause many days I dealt with frustration. It's feelings of reflection that I need to change direction and put more energy into something I find sacred. Mind's racing, cause ain't nothing worse than the time wasting. Life's taken from depression turning to suicide. Ain't seeing no blessings, your choices getting scrutinized. Jealous of these celebrities, but they're like you and I. Blurred vision, my mission is clear to look through the put my head up and look into the sky. Don't use our capability, I'm asking why. A soul does exist when we die. A soul's gonna live, gonna fly. I put my head up and look into the sky. Don't use our capability, I'm asking why. A soul does exist when we die. A soul's gonna live, gonna fly.
And we began to become more confident about the fact that we had the ability to achieve the kind of greatness, not only in building pyramids, but building the mind.
Sucker MCs, please think twice. 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 Think twice.
Who will be the sucker MC to get dismantled? I hope that you can handle your whipping, so cease your flipping. Getting down with my lazy boy, laid back style to speak. The funk makes you dance cheek to cheek. I be the black civilian who was bound to make $1 million, or make enough dough so I could buy my own pavilion. Throw a fat party and invite everybody, and play all the old school hits like Lottie Dottie. Connections like OPEC while you hung up like a coat check. I'm real like a ruby while you fake like a pinchback. That's imitation gold if you didn't know. My rhymes flow as my vocab grows and grows. I freak it for the bass lines, always walking on your front line. Catch me while I'm booming in your Alpine. Yo, I'm out like a shot from a tech. You need to think twice just to earn respect. So
sucker MCs, please think twice. They don't know what you're doing. Think about that. Sucker MCs, please think twice. They don't know what you're doing. Think about that. Sucker MCs, please think twice. They don't know what you're doing. Think about that. Sucker MCs, please think twice. They don't know what you're doing. Think about that.
Hey yo, as I come through for 95 with the flav so amazing, the boy wonders blazing. Respect the mic check 1, 2, cause I display the funk material as I stand imperial to others. Gotta lay low, undercover, cash flow through the hands for the crowd in the stands. So here I am. Plus I rock to please the public. They want it, words son, they want it. To hear the soul brother disperse words of wisdom, with I and I coming direct on the set. So represent, a lot of rap niggas came and went, with the style played out when they chose a different route. But whatever, as I stay true to the game, word to the trouble T-Roy, you know my name. Keep an eye on the snakes as I watch my back. Think twice before you try to grab the mic and react.
Sucker MCs, please think twice. They don't know what you're doing. Think about that. Sucker MCs, please think twice. They don't know what you're doing. Think about that. Sucker MCs, please think twice. They don't know what you're doing. Think about that. Sucker MCs, please think twice. They don't know what you're doing. Think about that. Sucker MCs, please think twice. They don't know what you're doing. Think about that.
Smoking me now, to the entire industry.
to the conscious head MC.
In this business, you slave. Give all that you gave. By the time I got on, I already had it made. I'm in it for the love. Tell my love to get paid. But my love will be my heart from the fetus to the grave. Politics can't evade. Silly tricks can't persuade. Eating dicks in the lobby because they don't gotta trade. Every nigga with a pass. Front stunts to get laid. Equipped with less cash than them bums on the Ave. And it sorta made me laugh. He signed an autograph, then ran, caught a cab, and was short and had to dash. False mission. Your image and your life is inconsistent. You look like a star from a distance, but that ain't real. You made them wooden bats out of steel like a murderous MC that only heard how to kill. Them how-to drills have you fucked in the battlefield. Attack you kneel, cause ELO is my stilo. Rise like the sun, the man over horizons. Pulverize the industrialize in disguise a master red death. While you follow Led Zepp, revolution number 9 and subliminal lines. Pitiful times, power is a criminal's mind. My speech reached the brain like cynical chime.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm feeling that. That's definitely in there. We gotta preserve it. Hip-hop is too precious to let this industry stress us. Flipping through pages in time, divine design. All my MCs from sign to unsigned. Let independent thoughts just free your mind. Hip hop is too precious to let this industry stress us. Flipping through pages of time, divine design. All my MCs from sign to unsigned. Independent thoughts just free your mind. 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 Let my independent free your mind. Bring it to the time we had to catch a line to way back.
Just think about what you know and what you don't and what you want from the time right now since your date of birth. Now ask yourself what it's really worth and just think about what you know and what you don't and what you want from the time right now since your date of birth. Now ask yourself what it's really worth.
Situation ain't funny no more, sonny. It's time to get your head right. Pull up your bootstraps and get your think tight.
They don't know the trouble that you've seen. They'll trace the outline of your soul when you desert them. Cause they don't know the trouble that you've seen. Who cares tonight? Life is gonna be okay. Oh, that's right. Alright. Free your mind. Okay. If only for the night, it's gonna be okay. Okay. Alright. You don't have to cry tonight. You shall prevail.
Them that's got my head, them that's not my lose.
Without a piece of mind, we're singing the blues.
Them that's got my head, them that's not my lose.
Without a piece of mind, we're singing the blues.
Singing the blues. Without a piece of mind, a man will keep trying but never succeed. Or be together with soul, mind, body. Without a piece of mind, a man, how can we define a plan of time? Without a piece of mind. Without a piece of mind, a man, how can he define a plan of time? Without a piece of mind. Without a piece of mind, a man, how can he define a plan of time? Without a piece of mind. South Central Think Tank.
Cause our thoughts are sporadic, at times they get tragic. We gap gift with magic, when mind is in habit of writing words every day. We will stay in touch with our thoughts, dropping ink blast daily. Our thoughts are sporadic, at times they get tragic. We gap gift with magic, when mind is in habit of writing words every day. We will stay in touch with our thoughts, dropping ink blast daily.
You know what? Never mind. It's probably just all in my mind. I'll find a way to process, to think through, to break through, a way to either rebel or obey. Even though I don't really like where this is going, at know I gotta stay the course, find my way from the deranged to the sublime, by way of the divine. In time the smudges fade away, the thoughts become more clear. The gap slowly closes, source becomes more near. So never mind what I told you. I allow the untrue to be true. I allow ghosts from the past to create a version of me, a version of you that pretended to be okay. Where blacks became blue, where grays became white, where old became new. My mind's playing tricks on me. This world is ghetto, boy. They toying with us, annoying us, casting spells with no one needed. I've impeded my own growth, suppressed my own truth, aloof and alone, looking for a cell phone that don't even connect no more. Where's the back door? I gotta go. But no, never mind. I don't wanna know. I just wanna be, I just wanna see. That's all that's on my mind, is finding the key to unlock the cage, to set the stage, to release this rage, to finally be me. And as the curtains close, please don't applaud, 'cause I'm finally free.
I want you to think.
That's just a thought, though. Take it however you want to take it, you know. This is just a perception of me. Ultra rare.
Everything all goes back to the first cosmic law. It is all about your state of mind. If you sow a thought, you are going to reap an action. If you sow an action, you are going to reap a habit. If you sow a habit, you are going to reap a character. If you sow a character, you are going to reap a destiny. And the first step will forever be the thought.